Hello, I'm here for Coyote Productions at Play Expo in Manchester. I'm with
Leon Priestley from First Impact Games.
Could you tell us a little bit about what you're here to promote today?
Well, I'm here to promote my new game, All Contact Lost. It's going to be our first production, which has been underway for about 2 years now.
Wow.
It's looking to be
Could you tell about the concept of the game? Or how it kind of came about?
Sure, the concept of the game really came from Starship Troopers.
Oh, wow.
Where you get the outpost scene where they're just defending it. It's just keep shooting until everything's dead. And this is sort of the experience we're trying to get from this. It's that you see the bugs coming over the hills, you upgrade your base to get your own turrets and weapons. You just hold down the trigger until everything in front of you is just gone.
Nice, I like it. So is it kind of insect-based enemies?
It's mostly insect-based, but we're going to be adding a player versus player mode as it's set on the moon and there's new land up for grabs. Because there's no laws up there, everything's up for the taking. On top of the people, you've also got the bugs, which everybody seems to love. We've even got our own 3D printed models that have come in.
Nice, very nice.
Thank you. It's looking to be a somewhat unique experience at the moment.
Okay.
And the swarm mode we've introduced is adding a different dynamic of not just upgrading your weapons, but having the base become fully automated. You're having your own turrets arise and your own walls come up, as well as getting your weapons and armour fixed up.
Excellent. So it's kind of got a role-based kind of system, would you say?
Well, a role-based is something we're going to be working into in the future.
Okay.
But we're not going to be having it where, you have your medic that can revive people and stuff like that. We're just going to have it so everybody can do everything. But those classes can do it a little bit better.
Sure.
So you'll have your mechanics who will go around fixing turrets, your medics who will heal you just a little bit better, soldiers who will carry extra ammo, and can't think of the last one.
Well, a lot of different classes that excel in certain ways. So is it kind of a multiplayer ability as well?
Yes.
Is there that concept? So you'll be playing with friends with different, so you'll be kind of a group?
That's right, yes.
With your different strengths and kind of weaknesses and so on?
So we're going to be having 5-player multiplayer in the swarm mode.
Yep.
There'll also be the strategy behind it. You can only choose 2 upgrades every time the dropship arrives. So you've got to decide,
right.
do you want to rely on your own player skill by upgrading your own armour and weapons, or do you want to have some relief and get the base to defend you for you? There's also do you want to keep upgrading those same things, or do you want to have it all round? You have a bit of everything, but they're just a little bit weaker, so you may not perform as well.
So different ways for the players to kind of strategize, I'd say.
Plus the last 2 weapons, one is the LMG, and the other one's an automatic railgun. The railgun's really good at taking down big targets, but when it comes to the swarm, you can't spray it.
Right.
So the team will then have to decide who gets what.
So kind of like the Predator gun, but mounted.
Exactly.
Yes.
So you'd be carrying it around, it's boom, boom, boom.
I like it already. How would you describe the graphical concept or the art style of this game, together with music as well?
Well,
was there a definitive kind of style involved in the planning of?
It's funny, they said when making it, if it's your first project, don't go realistic, because it's too hard to do.
Yeah.
And a lot of the games around here seem to have taken on a cartoony stance, but why not? Let's just try it out and see what happens. And I'll say, it seems to be going quite well.
Well, I think with a lot of kind of the re-emergence of a lot of small indie studios, and the retro scene is very strong at the moment. I think going more for the photorealism will make your product stand out a lot more.
Well, I do. So yes.
But I mean, whether that was by accident or design is yet to see. But
it generally came down to what looks the coolest.
Yes, I'd go down that route myself, to be honest.
See, photorealism, big guns, and big creatures coming towards you that you blow up. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, sounds good. So do you have any other projects or games in the pipeline at all as a studio, or is this your main focus at the moment?
This is our main focus. We've got a number of games we're hoping to release after this.
Okay.
Well, that's of course if this is a success.
Yeah, sure.
And we're just going to keep updating it until we're completely satisfied. We'll have
Absolutely.
the campaign in place, we'll have the player versus player on multiple modes, as well as our swarm mode up to scratch.
Do you have kind of a community forum that people are able to give you feedback and maybe suggest possible changes, or how open are you to?
Generally, we have our Facebook page, which a lot of people have taken it upon themselves to tell us how to make it better.
Yeah.
Actually, quite a few ideas have been taken on board.
Right.
Such as somebody says, you need grenades to throw in there to see them all blow up like that. It's like, actually, that's a good idea.
I like that.
Other than that, we'll be having the Steam forums. Those are always incredibly useful. And the direct feedback of people just emailing us.
Right, superb. So do you have any other platforms besides Steam involved, or is it just PC release at the moment?
Right now, we're just going for a Steam release.
Okay.
If it does well, then it should be relatively simple to port it to a PS4 or an Xbox One.
Sure.
Of course, there'll be the licensing and little tweaks here and there, but that's definitely a plan in the future.
Superb. Do you have a release date? Yeah.
Our early access release date is the 10th of November.
Superb.
And then we plan to be in development for another 2 years to get everything else finished.
Okay. Brilliant. Well, look forward to seeing it.
Fantastic, thank you.
Thank you very much.